This is a visual progress report for the VFL database being developed for Al Safwa Cement Company, a member of the Lafarge Group, in care of Mr. Ahmed Alam by Donaldo Sarmiento Consultant. Dear Ahmed, we have here the latest version of the database model. I hope you will be as pleased as I am with the progress that we have achieved so far. I'm going to show you some of the features that you have requested. I hope they meet your requirements. First, we have the VFL themselves. As you can see here, this is the first view that the users of the database would have. We can see how the VFL is recorded. First, we decide if the VFL is planned or not. In this case, it was. The report date is recorded automatically. The site is chosen from a list of sites in areas that you can define, as we'll see on a later part of the presentation. The editor is automatically recorded. We have deleted the responsible party field. The contractor you can choose once they are defined. We have inserted begin and end times and calculated a difference between them. We can record safe and unsafe acts. They are depicted in the same windows. They are separated when we have more from safe first and unsafe later. We can see what information in each act is. First, it is chosen if this act is safe or unsafe. This information is inherited from the main intervention information that we just saw. We can choose which category the safe or unsafe act belongs to, a brief description of the act, a rating of high, medium, low in this case, but the ratings are also definable by yourself, the number of people, and the time spent on that particular part of the interaction. We record and exit that part, and in this small mini windows, the safe and unsafe act of that visit are depicted. I have left 4 fields that are legacy from the system. They can be hidden or they can be removed according to your desires. Some of them have proven useful in Lafarge Honduras. Those are the main causes of deviations. These categories can be defined by yourself as well. There's a field for comments, observation, and a specific action of the whole intervention. This probably won't be needed because each individual interaction is defined here, but just let me know if you want to keep it or not. The systematic actions have also a window in which they are recorded. Let's see what information we have for each systematic action, the date in which the action is due, the person, let's see, who is responsible, that can be chosen from a window. We don't have anybody defined yet, and the action status. I've been thinking that maybe the planned status is could be confusing, so we could change this word. The action that needs to be taken and the comment from the responsible party. Photos, as you requested, can be attached or they can be copied. The only problem with this is that this is not compressed at all and it will take a lot more space. But you guys let me know what you decide. I can keep them both and you can decide how to use them. That probably will be a matter of discussion with your local IT department. Okay, if we exit, we can notify this person. We can choose this from the directory of Lotus Notes or not. And when we're done, we record an exit, and then we have that way recorded the VFL. There are some reports that are in the system already, are basically of actions. Those were of interest in the Honduran Lafarge BU because they allow them to keep track of the things that need to be done on a systematic basis. Here, as you remember, we didn't have any responsible person. These are responsible people for the acts, not for the VFL themselves. But we can take this column out, or if you decide, we can record the person responsible for the systematic action. That again is your choice. Here we can see one of the reports that you requested. In here I was able to put the entire information that you needed, but we're going to produce both reports. As you can see, we can have the number of people, the number of interactions of safe or unsafe acts, and the total time that it was spent per category, per year, and per quarter. Lastly, but not least, we have the ability to change the categories, the contractors, if that proves useful. The departments, this department, it's useful when you want to separate these actions or the safe and unsafe act by departments. Otherwise, we can hide it or remove it. We have to record the persons in the system. We see if the person is an ALSAFO staff or a contractor. Employee number. They used the number of JDL for both employees and contractors here, but of course different numeric scheme can be used. The person name can be taken out of the address book of J.D. Edwards, of Lotus Notes, or can be typed here, John Smith. Okay. The department can be chosen, but again, we don't have that department yet. And if it is a contractor, can be chosen here. All that information depends on your policies, if it's useful or not. You record and exit, and then you can have a list of the persons that are of interest in the system. This is, Ahmed, what I have for you at 21 hours and 15 minutes on Saturday, June 4th. I will send you a more refined video progress report on Monday by end of business, as I told you in my last email. I hope this meets with your expectations, but of course any changes are welcome. Have a nice day.